Offense has only gotten 167 yards, 67 in the second half of Navy and only 100 here tonight.
For the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Colorado State bench. Will the audience please refrain from throwing snowballs? Will continue to cost Colorado State.
Now, important to note, there was a warning in the first half. We were handed a note at the end of the half that there was a warning on the Colorado State fans not to throw snowballs on the Air Force bench. And you could see Jay Norvell is not happy, so that's the second time after the warning. So that's 15 yards, and it puts the football right at midfield.
Would the public address announcer please stop playing while Stanford is in formation ready to snap the ball? Any more playing of music and sound effects will result in an unsportsmanlike conduct foul against Colorado. It's third down.
So the DJ can't spin.
I guess not.
Let's go back to Matt Austin. Matt, tell us what that call is all about.
Yeah, Mark, when the offense approaches the line and they may begin calling their signals, all the public address system, music, everything else has to cease at that time.
There you go. So, like the cowbells at Mississippi State a couple of weeks ago.
For Pitt, Devin Danielson, number 95. Not a very happy camper. With something going on between him and Miami. Fascinating reaction here. Look at his teammates recoiling in horror in the background on the bench.
The guys on the bench were like, whoa, man, like, don't do that.
Please don't do that. Don't do that to the helmet.
Trying to take the head out of the game, man.
And eventually cooling off a little bit, but tempers have been pretty hot.
After the play was over, flagrant personal foul, number 5 on the defense. A flagrant personal foul requires an injection from the game. Number 5 is ejected for the remainder of the game.
That's a huge loss. That's Shamar Turner, as he is ejected from the game. Shamar Turner, who has been disruptive today, who had the blocked field goal. We know why Shamar Turner was ejected, Jordan.
Oh, look, Micah Pettis has been finishing blocks like this all game, and watch Turner get up with the frustration. It's right there. What?
And his best year of his career. There's the penalty on number 6. Yeah, he's Kyler Gordon. He's saying that
number 6's foul is the taunt.
Broken.
That's his first towards disqualification.
Well, they're even doubling down and saying that it's a taunt instead of taking his helmet off, but his face mask came off.
Yeah, and that just doesn't happen, you know. So somebody obviously grabbed it along the way, and he takes the helmet off, which I totally understand with the face mask just dangling.
Clock. Good snap, good hold. Gay, the kick off the upright, no good. We have seen some of those doinks. Good, not that time.
Okay. Again, the shield side is heads, the T side is tails. The shield is heads, the T side is tails. Green Bay, visiting team, it's your choice. Tails is the call. Tails is the call.
We want the ball.
Yeah, this is the ball. No, it didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip. Here we go.
I'm going to flip.
Tails is the call.
Please, you can't make any of this
It
up.
is heads. You want the ball. Which way you want to kick? Okay, flip around.
So wait a second. It didn't flip.
The coin went up and didn't flip, and so they had to re-flip it.
You talk about having cameras everywhere. When have you ever seen this? We have a camera on the coin. And you heard what the guy said. It didn't flip, and it didn't flip.
I've seen pizzas flip more than that.
Yes.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 11 of the defense, throwing the LSU player's shoe 20 yards down the field. That's his first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game. Automatic first down.
I don't think I've ever heard an official announce throwing a player's shoe.
Well,
and it wasn't 11. It was Marco Wilson.
Here it is.
Well, he tackled Rudolph. Rudolph didn't like the way that he was tackled.
Oh, gosh.
Man.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head. And then Ogunjobi comes up and hits Rudolph from behind.
Beyond words, Joe.
Gosh, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen on a professional sports field.
You know, Joe, I've been involved with these in the league.
See if the Redskins can stay on the go here. Keenum backs up and then able to find Vernon Davis, who thought he was going to go up and over Amukamara. And Amukamara said, you know what, I'll just back up. Instead of being a human hurdle, I'll just back up.
Oh, the ageless wonder, Vernon Davis. He catches it, a lot of room. He says, you know what, I'm going to hurdle. Prince.
Remember earlier this year, he actually did do that in a spectacular touchdown that he had.
Against the Eagles.
That's right, had a 48-yard touchdown.
That they can try to stop Nebraska's their offense right now. And Amir Abdullah running the football all over the place. 3rd down and 6. Armstrong for Westerkamp again, and he caught it behind his back. Unbelievable! Westerkamp's a magician as he pulls it in at the 48 for the 1st down. Wow, and to keep his feet in bounds at the same time. Unbelievable catch right there by Jordan Westerkamp.
Then it's 17-7. Bouncing ball fielded at the 25.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, look at this. This is Dan Connolly, the right guard. The right guard. Still going to the 4-yard line.
That's unbelievable.
Hey, Dan, what's your career highlight? Oh, unreal.
10 seconds to go. Flags come in now. Extra activity at the end of this play, and more come in, and we've seen a little bit of tasseling tonight from these two teams, and one of the officials is down.
Right, so that was Paris Ford that came flying over Glass. No hit or anything there. Oh, and then Mike Glass throws a punch.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And Mike Glass is going to be ejected from this game. It's just uncharacteristic from him, and boy, not the way he wanted his career to end. A great game, 311 yards, 2 touchdowns, but just got to hold your composure.
Emotions got the best of him that time.
Jeff Reed has an opportunity to just have this be a good return. Percy Harvin hits it on the fly.
It up. Act like a...
And there's where the official gets bumped. He gets hit hard. Hope that he's okay. But this is absolutely unacceptable. Number one, as the kicker, you make the returner go back to the middle of the field. You don't allow him to the sideline.
Great vision by Percy Harvin, too, of cutting back and finding that open field to get in the end.
3rd and 10. Here comes Jared Allen, and he's out of bounds. Poor guy, I don't even know if he realized it. And that's a safety.
Well, so much for me calling him savvy, because he had no idea where he's on the field. Tough situation, but you just can't do that. You have to realize, and you can see him, he didn't even know he was out of bounds. Tough situation for a young quarterback, but you always got to be aware, Ron, of the situation where you are.
Brooks. Dante Stallworth catches it, stays in bounds. He's going to have to score on this one, and he's got a chance. Getting a couple of blocks, laterals it over to Michael Lewis. Back to McAllister. Still alive. And they got it. Jerome Pathon with the catch, and he dives into the end zone for the touchdown. What a play to keep your season alive. 75 yards and the score.
The only thing missing was the Stanford band.
Carney
to get the extra point and tie this ball game.
Don't forget, John Henderson on the inside there is 6'7".
Here's Mitch Berger, the holder. And he missed it. Can you believe that finish?